guys, it is Vlogmas day 14 and I am on my way to my professional responsibility final. My final is at 10 o'clock. It is 8:43 right now. I did not sleep well last night at all. I never really sleep well before an exam.
Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow.
I'm on my way home from my PR final now. It's 4:41. My exam was over at 1 o'clock. Then I went to Chick-fil-A with my friend and we talked about the exam. Then I dropped my friend off and I stopped at Home Goods because last night Ben left our tea kettle on the stove, so it just sat there and the water all evaporated and the tea kettle basically just burned. And so it's ruined now. And my mom got it for me, I'm pretty sure at Home Goods a year or two ago, but they didn't have it at Home Goods. They had one in white, but not that aqua color. And even though I didn't get a teapot at Home Goods, I ended up buying something. Regrets, but it was a really good purchase. It's a Christmas blanket that is so soft and fuzzy and festive. So I just had to buy it, obviously, and then regretted it later. But I'm excited to cuddle up with that later on. My final was harder than I expected it to be. That's what me and my friend were talking about for so long, because we already took the MPRE and we both passed the MPRE in all states. So we thought that the exam was just gonna be like that and that we were pretty prepared for it. I mean, I spent forever on my outline. You saw me tab it. I put a lot of stuff in it, but then the test, I think it was timing. I think there was just so much to do in so little time that was really what got me. Like, the content of it wasn't necessarily hard. It was just, I felt rushed the whole time, and that always makes me nervous. But Ben did point out that every time I say I did bad on something or like I don't feel good about something, I end up doing well on it. So hopefully that's what's happening with this exam. I definitely don't think I failed it. It was just harder than I thought it would be. Doesn't mean I think I did horrible. I just think I wasn't expecting that exam. But everybody I've talked to about the PR exam has said the same thing, that they didn't expect it to be that hard and that they don't feel great about it. So hopefully in the end, it all comes out in the wash, as my professor says. And it usually does, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, it's over now. On to the next one. My next exam is sales, and that is on Tuesday. I just got back and showed Ben that I got this Christmas blanket. And he said he was gonna buy me a Christmas blanket for Christmas. Was it a Christmas blanket?
Mm-hmm. I figured it was the only place in the whole apartment that didn't have anything.
Didn't have anything Christmassy?
They put it on the back there.
You don't think I didn't know that? That's why I bought one for myself. There it is. Sorry I ruined your Christmas present.
Ruined your Christmas present?
No, I didn't. I still got it.
No, I didn't get the one I was gonna get.
What's the one you were gonna get?
I'm not showing it to you now.
I wanna know!
I'll show it to you later.
What if it's better than this one?
Oh, it's for sure better than that one.
Why do you say that?
Because I was gonna get a real nice blanket.
Aww!
It's alright, beautiful. I'll get you something else.
Maybe I'll just return this one.
No, I'm not getting it for you now because you know what it is. I need to get you something that you don't know what it is. I already got you something you know what it is.
This is the one I got.
That's pretty nice. How's it going?
Feel how thick it is.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice blanket, beautiful.
Is it as nice as the one you were gonna get me?
It's not bad.
Okay, that makes me feel better. Just thinking about myself here. It is 5 o'clock right now and I'm cuddled in my bed with Eloise. and I'm going to edit my vlog from yesterday and post it. Take a little bit of a break from studying, even though I've been taking a break now since 1 o'clock.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow.
I'm sitting here watching YouTube videos. I posted Vlogmas day 13, and I'm listening to Ariana Grande's new single, Imagine. It's amazing. I've really been liking Ariana Grande recently. I feel like she just keeps putting out good music, and it's unique, and I can tell it's with feeling, which I appreciate, and her voice is beautiful. Usually I don't listen to anything other than Christmas music around Christmas, but I'm making an exception. It's a little obstacle course for Eloise over there, for when I throw her hair tie for her. Oh, sorry, that was my bad, Eloise. I never threw it. She wants me to throw her hair tie. She's obsessed with that hair tie. Does anybody else have a cat who likes to play fetch who is obsessed with it? At first I was like, oh, my cat can play fetch. How unique. What a smart cat. Now that's all she wants to do. Every waking second, she wants me to throw her a hair tie. Like right now. She's just waiting for me to do it. Give it a rest, Eloise. Give it a rest. Not going to lie, I haven't done anything productive for the rest of the day. I've just been basically sitting in my bed on my laptop, watching videos on YouTube and doing stupid things. So yeah, that's been my night. I feel like this vlog really sucks. I haven't done anything in it. There's probably like 3 minutes worth of footage in here, and I don't want to skip another day of Vlogmas. I already skipped one. Maybe I'll do a Q&A. That's what YouTubers seem to do for Vlogmas or daily vlogs where they haven't filmed anything. Only I don't have any subscribers. Well, I do. I have 12, Aaron. 12 subscribers. They matter. But yeah, if no one's gonna like send me a question that I can answer, because I don't really have any subscribers. So that's not really an option. Maybe I can just look up questions on Google that I can answer to fill up time for this vlog. I think I'll try that. This is what you have to do if you don't have many followers on YouTube, is Google questions yourself to answer. Questions and answers. 21 questions game. First thing that came up on Google. How to play the 21 questions game. Oh my god. There's actually instructions on here. Like a lengthy instruction manual. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Oh, here they are. 21 questions. First question. What do most people think about you that is absolutely not true? I think most people probably think when they meet me that I'm shy and quiet, probably only like a one-layered personality, and not much beneath the surface. I also think that people probably view me as being very feminine. That's something people tell me all the time, is that they see me as being feminine. I dress femininely, act femininely, speak femininely. Is femininely even a word? I think people think of being feminine as being shallow and again having like one layer to your personality, not smart or not interesting. And I think sometimes people think that about me, but I don't think that's true. I might be feminine, but I don't think that that's a bad thing. I know plenty feminine people who are deep thinking, complicated, multifaceted individuals. So yeah, there's that. Is it okay to sacrifice one life to save 10? I hate these types of questions. Okay, here's my problem with these questions is it says, is it okay to sacrifice one life? Meaning that you're going to be the one taking away the life. You have the agency over that life to save 10, which implies that some sort of causes beyond your control will kill the 10 people if you don't sacrifice the one life. So to me, it's better to not sacrifice the one life, because in that instance, if you do sacrifice the life, you're the one taking away that life. Like, that is your responsibility and that's on you. But if 10 people die from a natural disaster or natural causes, that's not your own doing, you know? So that's my problem I have with that. So I would say, I guess, I do not think it's okay to sacrifice one life to save 10. What are the consequences of everyone having instant distraction at their fingertips? i.e. this thing. I think the consequences are we're more connected to people than we used to be, but at the same time, I don't like it because for someone that is creative, actually no, I think all humans have this in them, that in moments of stillness and silence and I guess boring moments are the most creative moments, and the moments that your mind kind of just wanders off and you start thinking about deep things that only humans really think about. And I think that's something special that is lost by having this distraction on you all the time. Like, I find when I'm just sitting still and there's nothing to do, no TV, no books or anything. Like if you're sitting in a car, for example, I used to find that in a car was when I would have my most creative thoughts. As a passenger, not a driver, was when I would have my most creative thoughts and when I would really reflect on life. Now when we have this distraction, that kind of cuts off that train of thought, so you don't reach those deep accesses of your mind because of that. But I don't think you have to allow that to control you. I think that it just takes a little bit of discipline and awareness of that to kind of nip that in the bud. It's very tempting though. I think that's a major consequence of having a phone. Yeah, it's kind of sad, but that's the reality of it. What is something that can't be taught and can only be learned with age? I'm only 25 years old, almost 26. I think when I was younger, I used to care so much about stupid little things and about what people thought about me. And I think as you get older, you get over that. You could tell somebody younger over and over again, don't care about what people think of you, it doesn't matter. But they're not going to believe it. They're still going to care about what people think of them. And I think as you get older, you start to lose that a little bit at a time. You just start to learn that people really don't care about what you do. And if they do, they'll care about it for a second and then forget about it. So, yeah, I think that's something that you can't really teach. And you just kind of learn as you get older. What belief do you have that most people disagree with? I actually do have a belief that most people disagree with, and that belief is that everything does not happen for a reason. I hear so many people say that, over and over again. Like when something bad happens to them or to somebody else, they'll be like, oh, everything happens for a reason. This is happening to you so that you can learn a lesson. Something good will come of this. We need bad things to happen so we know the value of good things, and so you can't have the good without the bad. And I used to actually believe that. That used to be a fundamental part of my belief system. But I think unless something truly bad happens to you or to somebody that you love, or a friend or family member, you don't realize how twisted that logic is and how crappy it feels when you're on the end of the person that's having the bad thing happen to them, or if you're watching somebody that you care about have something bad happen to them. It just doesn't make sense to me, because if you think about it, like why would God, if you believe in God, I personally believe in God, but this is getting deep, but why would God, this is generally the logic behind this, is that God sends you bad things so that you learn a lesson from it, or God makes bad things happen in the world so that you know what good is, and so that you can learn something good from it. And I just think that is so wrong and so not the way it is. Because if you think about it, if you're the person that's having the bad thing happen to you, it feels so crappy. Like, what the F, God? Why would you make this happen to me just so someone can learn a lesson in the value of life and the good things in the world? Like, it just doesn't make any sense that God would make someone suffer just so they could appreciate the good things in life. I don't agree with that, and I don't think it's true. And that, to me, is not a bad thing. Like, when I first came to realize that, I used to think like, oh wow, my whole fundamental belief system is shut down now. Now what am I going to believe? I guess I don't have faith. I guess I don't believe in God, because that's how everyone talks about God. But I don't think that's actually how it works. But this is just my own personal opinion. I'm sure other people have other opinions, but I think that, like, when bad things happen, they just happen because bad things happen in life, and it's just natural, and we live in an imperfect world. But when they do happen, I don't think that, like, God is up there being like, I'm sending you this bad thing so that you learn a lesson. I don't think that's how it works. But I do think that when something bad does happen, God is grieving with you, and he's comforting you and helping you find peace, and he mourns with you over a loss or over a tragedy or whatever, but I don't think they're sent to you for a reason. I just think they happen because that's life, and it's an imperfect world. So yeah, long story short, that's a belief I have that most people disagree with. You have $100 to burn. All of your friends are busy, and you have the whole day to yourself. That sounds like a dream. What do you do? Well, I'd probably take 50 of those dollars and go to Home Goods, spend it there. Then I would take 25 of it, go to Lush and buy bath bombs, and then take the other 25 and buy a bottle of wine, and then come home and admire the things I bought at Home Goods, use a Lush bath bomb in the bath, and drink my wine while I was in the bath. That sounds like a perfect day to me. I can tell that it's finals week because the line in between my eyes is getting deeper because I've been staring at my computer for so long like this. I always do that when I stare at my computer, and I can't help it. Next question. What is the too long didn't read version of your life? Well, I was born. I am one of 4 children. I have an older brother, an older sister, and a younger brother, so I was the 3rd child. I went to school school. Had an idyllic childhood. Went to high school. Was very into all the music things in high school. Was in band. Played the flute. Was in musicals. Chorus. Played the piano. I still play the piano and the guitar. Then I went to college. And I thought I wanted to become a doctor. Then I took an English class and decided that I liked English and that I was good at it, so I enjoyed it. And then later on decided I wanted to go to law school because it appealed to me that you could have a job where you could research and write and make a living from that. So I liked the idea of that, so I went to law school. I'm in my 3rd year of law school now, almost done with my fall semester of my 3rd year, and then I'll only have 1 more semester left before I graduate. And that's where I'm at now. Met my boyfriend, who you're probably hearing in the background now yelling. I met him 4 years ago, and we've been dating ever since. We live in an apartment together. I have a cat named Eloise with him, which we just adopted last year. That is the too long didn't read version of my life. Sounds pretty boring though. I'm putting myself to sleep. Okay, I'm going to take a shower now that I've done my questions. That should be enough to fill up my vlog for the day. And I'm gonna take a shower now and go to bed. Yep, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.